Okay, we're going through the Holy Grail of Wisdom Quotes book by me, Pete Rogers. We're doing Sidney Smith. He was an English Anglican writer and preacher. And he was talking about two people who were in an argument. He said they will never agree. They're arguing from different premises. And a lot of times that's what makes like a sitcom TV show funny, is that both people have fundamentally different assumptions, a different view of life, premises, a different script on how things should go. And neither one knows they've got the different script, but you as the viewer recognize it, so that makes it funny. He says, no furniture is so charming as books. I never read a book before reviewing it. It prejudices a man's soul. The main question of a novel is, did it amuse? If it does not amuse, then it does nothing. A great deal of talent is lost to the world for want of a little courage. Okay, the writer who does the most good gives his reader the most knowledge and takes from him the least time. Yeah, basically good writing is infotainment, information and entertainment, especially if it's emotional and funny as well. It is the greatest of all mistakes to do nothing because you can only do a little. Do what you can. And that's a little bit like a Thomas Burke, Edmund Burke quote. If the winds would leave the waves alone, there would be no storms. Life is to be fortified by many friendships. To love and be loved is the greatest happiness of existence. So that to be one thing I would say is, yeah, you're close to the people you meet in grade school and high school, so try to make friends and try to get their phone numbers, emails, and keep in touch with them as you grow older, because it's good to hang on to friends. Most of us, we go far away, we get busy with our education and jobs, we lose them. Regret for the things we did can be tempered by time. It is regret for the things we did not do that is inconsolable. Yeah, you'll have regrets. I still think about being pissed off I came back too soon and re-injured myself for wrestling when I was young, in high school and in college. You still think about things like that. He says, if I were to live my life again, I would devote it to music. Whatever you are by nature, keep to it. Be what nature intended you for, and you will succeed. If you're lucky enough to get paid for what you like doing, that's great. It's hard to get paid for stuff you want to do. Okay, just briefly a word or two about Tobias Smollett. Tobias Smollett, the main thing I liked him for, he did a great translation into English of Don Quixote from the Spanish. He's a very clever writer of the 1700s from England. He was really a Scottish guy. And so I only have one quote from him here. Some folks are wise, some are otherwise. But he's full of clever little quotes. Charles Dickens, George Orwell were big fans of Tobias Smollett. And I have some of his other books. I didn't quite get to reading them. I was in the process of moving. But anyways, he's a real clever guy. So I'm going to leave it at that for tonight. Hope you found that interesting.